Good morning, everyone. I'm just sitting here in my car waiting for my son to come back from his martial art class. So I thought I'd share with you the experience I had. I was asked by one of the businesses which I help to improve their service to look inside the customer service and try to help them come up with some strategies for them. The owner of the business, he said, we have this secretary which she doesn't learn. Whatever we tell her, she doesn't learn, and we don't want to let her go because she knows the business upside down. But whatever we tell her, she just don't learn, and we don't know how to teach her what we want her to do. So I sat there for a day and I watched how she does her job and everything, well, obviously from the camera. And I realized she is so positive and she's so friendly with the customers. And all the customers, they loved her. But the boss didn't see that. The boss was just wanted her to do what he was telling her to do. So he wouldn't see the positive side of him. So after seeing how she deals with everything and, the day finished and I was watching her, she was so stressed and, anxious and nervous and, looks upset after the customer were gone. So I went to her and I praised her first, for what a, good customer service she's got and, how she dealt with that customer and, how she dealt with that angry customer and, how amazing she is and, she's very confident with her job. Suddenly she opened up a little bit and she didn't look upset and stressed and nervous because obviously I think she was waiting for me to criticize her as soon as I saw her, because that's what she was getting all the time from her boss, just being criticized from beginning to the end without no praise. And obviously, I wouldn't be able to work in that situation myself. And she turned back to me and she said to me, that's very nice of you, because I'm surprised I never got this much praise from anybody in this company. I said to her, you are doing an amazing job, what do you think we can do to improve this situation in this part? And she said, I think, if we do this, we do that, we do this, then we can improve the situation here. I said, yes, so why don't we do it? Isn't it that exactly what your boss is telling you to do? He said, well, I just don't want to listen to him because, he doesn't see what I do here. He just keeps criticizing me all the time. I said, so what if, I talk to your boss husband and explain the situation and we just do what you suggesting, not what he's suggesting? Do you think that's going to improve the situation? She said, yes. I said, would you be able to, manage it by yourself and do it by yourself? Do you know exactly how to do it? She said, yes, I know all the customers. I know exactly how I have to deal with the situation and I know how to improve the situation. And you know what? Just listening to her, she was saying exactly what the boss was saying. It was only a miscommunication between them. He just wanted to, make sure his point is getting across. And the secretary didn't want to listen because she just shut down every time the boss was talking to her because she just saw the boss as a negative person and just criticizing all the time. So I had to teach the boss how to communicate with the staff. The first lesson was always start with a praise and say what you see positive in people. Because as human beings, we all love to be praised. We just don't want somebody to tell us what's wrong with us, and we love to be praised for what we are and what we do and how we think. And the boss was surprised because the next day, she was just doing exactly what the boss wanted to do. It was just a miscommunication and not praising her for what she was doing already. Now, I took her to a cheese factory because they had to buy cheese for their company. And I taught her how to talk to the manager in the cheese factory. She said, oh, they never give us discount and, they never deliver on time, but the taste of the cheese is really good here. I said, look how I deal with the situation, and let's see, you need to find some connection with this person first. So when I went to the office, this old man sitting there with his glasses halfway down here, and he looked at me from on top of his glasses, and he said, what do you want? I said to him, I love your office, and I can smell this, nice smell of cheese. He suddenly opened up. He said, yes, my family's been, cheese manufacturing for last 100 years. And he started talking about his family. And, the history of his family and how they came and where they came from and how they started. And I was just listening. And he was enjoying his moment of talking about himself and his family. I said to him, that's amazing. That's beautiful. I can tell you are expert in your job, and that's why everybody wants to buy cheese from you. He said to me, would you like to have a tour around my factory and have a look at my factory? I said, yeah, why not? And in my surprise and the secretary's surprise, he took me around the factory and he showed me all the equipment and, all the machinery and everything. And the secretary said he never talked to anybody more than 2-3 minutes. He just takes the order, take the money, and that's it. And he started explaining to me about the machinery and how this machine works and how that works. And I was listening interestingly. And I was telling him, how amazing his factory is and, how beautiful the machine are. And asking the price of the machines and, how much investment he's done here. And, praising for his hard work and everything. And when we got to the end of the tour, he says, oh, I guess you are here to buy, to place an order for cheese. I said, yes, we just wanna buy from you, because you are amazing. This is brilliant. Without me asking, he said to me, what if I put the order in on automatic, once a week you receive this order with 25% discount, and no matter whatever happen, I make sure you receive your order. I said, yeah, why not? That's brilliant. Without me asking for 25% discount, he actually offered 25% discount. He shook my hand and he said to me, nobody never showed this much interest in my work and in my factory. Then I tell him, when we got back, I was explaining to the secretary, I said, can you see, when you show interest in people and you're genuinely interested to know about them, they understand you and, you always get rewarded for that. And the secretary could see in action what we was trying to teach the secretary from beginning. And it's amazing how we can change people by just listen to them. And sometimes you don't even need to ask for a discount, they just give it to you because, they just loved you to be interested in them. So I just wanted to share this first lesson of dealing with people with you guys and, see what you think of it. Do you think it's right or do you think that was just accidentally? But the psychology I learned from, my training, with Tony Robbins, he explains that, how to deal with people. That's what you have to do. Instead of go there and tell them what you want to do all the time, because nobody's interested to know what you want to do. They want to know if, what you want from them and is interested to them to do it for you. I hope you have a fantastic Sunday. And I'm just be sitting here reading my book while waiting for my son to come back from martial art class and thinking of more other ways I can help this company to go more forward. Thank you for watching. Have a nice Sunday.